going on, guys? Hey, I love watching collection videos just as much as I like watching pickup videos because I like to see what everybody has and, you know, what games people recommend, stuff like that. So I decided to get in the video game showing off your collection business. So as you can tell by the title and the backdrop, today I'm going to show you my PlayStation 2 collection. So I kind of broke this up into sections. So what we're going to do is we're just going to fly through all the filler games, all the sports games and stuff like that real quick. I'm not even really going to talk about them. I'm just going to tell you what they are. And we're just going to throw them up here. And we're just going to stack all that stuff up. And I'm not sure if that's going to be enough room. So, all right, let's get right into it. This is how you start off a collection video, boys and girls. Mary Kate and Ashley, Sweet 16, License to Drive. I don't remember where I got that one. We got Music Maker, Guitar Hero, Guitar Hero 3. Put them up there. All right, moving right through. All right. Fisherman's Bass Club. Exciting stuff. Fight Night Round 2. ESPN Winter Games Snowboarding. NFL Quarterback Club 2002. FIFA 06. Not a bad game. NHL 07. NHL 2K10. Moving right along. Alright, we got Tiger Woods PGA Tour 2004, 2005, of course 2008, that was the year. NCAA Football 2004, 2005, 2006, and 2008. Those up there. Madden 01. Madden 2002, Madden 2005, Madden 2008, NFL Blitz 2003, and just 2 baseball games, MVP Baseball 07, Triple Play Baseball 2002. Almost had a casualty right off the bat. Alright, one of my favorite accessories for the PlayStation 2 is this little orange masterpiece right there. That is the Namco GunCon 2. We've got some Namco GunCon 2 compatible games. Time Crisis 2. Time Crisis 3. And then we've got 4 Cabela's games. African Safari. Dangerous Hunts. Alaskan Adventures. And Deer Hunt 2005. So those are all of our light gun games. Those up there. Alright, so this next section is kind of like just the racing games, like, you know, combat racing games, racing sim games, that kind of stuff. So we'll breeze through these real quick too. Arctic Thunder, not as good as Hydro Thunder. Corvette. SSX Tricky. Spy Hunter. Burnout 3. MX World Tour featuring Jamie Little. Outrun 2006 Coast to Coast. Excellent game. Highly recommend it. DT Racer. Alfa Romeo Racing Italiano. Now this one is still factory sealed. So there you go. Throw that up there. Extreme G Racing Association. I like the Extreme G's on the Nintendo 64. Actually, I haven't played that one yet. Tokyo Extreme Racer Drift. Alright, so that is going to conclude it. Oh, no, wait, I lied. Got 2 more. Crash and Burn. And ATV Quad Power Racing 2. Awesome. Alright, we'll start a new stack. Alright, so kind of bundled everything else up into like smaller groups, so you'll catch on to what's going on here. Grand Theft Auto, Vice City, and San Andreas. Not a super huge Grand Theft Auto guy. I do like Vice City though. I like the music in this game, but I think I've only put maybe 3 or 4 hours into it. So if you're into Grand Theft Auto, all right. Got some Marvel games. Got the Incredible Hulk, and then of course we have to have Ultimate Alliance. Boom! And Ultimate Alliance 2. Rocking the Spider-Man shirt tonight. These are great games. If you've never played these games, these are fantastic. We usually play it with the 4-player multi-tap, and me and my 3 kids will sit down and we'll put it in God mode. You know, all powers, all secrets, all that stuff, in infinite health, and we'll just play through it. You know. All right, an underrated series that some people may not have heard of, the Conflict series, Conflict Desert Storm, and Conflict Desert Storm 2, Back to Baghdad. It's not really, it's like a third-person military strategy type game, but it's like you have your guy and you're running around, and then you like link up with, you know, a demolitions guy or a sniper or something, and now you've got 4 people in your team. It's sort of like Marvel Ultimate Alliance, where you can like switch players on the fly, but it's obviously combat oriented. All right, a racing series that I guess I recommend, but it's Splashdown and Splashdown Rides Gone Wild. Now, the reason I was so hesitant right there is I like those games. They're Rides Gone Wild is a lot better game, but they kind of fall in the same vein as, you know, like a Wave Race 64. So if you're a fan of Wave Race, then those games are definitely for you. I like Arctic Thunder as an aquatic racing game. I don't like going around the buoys and stuff like that. I think it just, you know, whatever. All right. Transformers the game. Tasmanian Tiger. I tried to play this game. I absolutely hated it. So if you're one of those people that like this game, you know, good for you. Not for me. I hated the controls. It's probably one of the worst cameras I've seen in a video game from this generation. It's absolutely dreadful. But hey, it's in the collection. All right, we got some wrestling games. WWF SmackDown, Just Bring It with The Rock. And WWE SmackDown, Shut Your Mouth with Triple H on the cover there. I do like those wrestling games, man. I think they're kind of cool. But all right. Gran Turismo 3. Gran Turismo 4. Enough said about these games. You know, I think we all know those are badass racing simulator games. Stuff like that. When I was stationed in Japan, it was like a forest green 4-door Nissan Skyline 5-speed. And of course in Japan, you know, the gear shift is on the left, right? Because you're driving on the other side of the car. But yeah, it was pretty sweet. Okay, one of my favorite series, Crash Bandicoot, The Wrath of Cortex, and Crash Twinsanity. I love this game, Crash Bandicoot, Wrath of Cortex. It's a great platformer if you've never played it. I can't imagine too many of you out there have not heard of that. All right, moving along. One of my favorite series from the PlayStation that transferred over to the PlayStation 2 that I thought, you know, was equally as good or actually got a little better. The Siphon Filter series. Siphon Filter, the Omega Strain, is kind of the odd man out because you don't really play as Gabe Logan in this one. I think you play as someone else. But yeah, so the Omega Strain, Siphon Filter, Logan Shadow, and then the last one here, Siphon Filter, Dark Mirror, which I think is the best of the PlayStation 2 series. If you have an opportunity to get this game or play it, pick it up, especially if it's cheap. These games Siphon Filter games are typically not expensive. All right, guys, moving along. Gotta have Star Wars games in your collection, baby, so here they come. We got Battlefront. This is an amazing game. I love this game. Battlefront 2. Star Wars Racer Revenge. Basically, it's the pod racing game, so it's pretty sweet. And then Star Wars Bounty Hunters. Yeah, you play as the bounty hunter there. I'm not sure if that's Jango Fett or Boba Fett or whoever. All right, give me a quick timeout. I'm gonna grab some Mo games. All right. Can't go wrong with Square games. Kingdom Hearts, Final Fantasy Disney character mashup. This game is taking me forever to play, so eventually I'll finish it. But then I also got Kingdom Hearts 2. I picked these up probably 2 years ago at a Goodwill for $1.99 each. So definitely happy to get those. See, we're filling it up. All right, continuing on with that kind of RPG element type thing. Wild Arms 3, a Western style RPG. Get your hands on this one. I played like, I don't know, the first hour of it. It's actually not that bad. I still don't understand RPGs totally, but yeah, nice RPG for under $10. Definitely recommend it. Looks like it's a Sony published game. All right. Then we get into the big Final Fantasies here. We got Final Fantasy X Black Label, and then Final Fantasy X2. So maybe one day I'll play those. All right. We got a very nice copy of Star Ocean in the cardboard box. See, open it up. It's a little dinged up, but here, I'm going to pull that out. There's the game in there. Like I said, the box is a little dinged up. And I probably played about an hour to 2 hours of this. Not really a game for me. Wasn't really into it. All right, here we go. I mean, if you got a PlayStation 2, you got some Ratchet and Clank games lying around. So, got Ratchet and Clank Size Matters, Ratchet and Clank, Ratchet and Clank Up Your Arsenal. My son is a big fan of the Ratchet and Clank series. He loves Ratchet and Clank, Jax, and then Sly Cooper. So, you know, he's way into. He's got like all of them. So, all right. Two underrated games that, you know, don't get a lot of airtime, so I'm going to give them some. We got Pinball Hall of Fame, the Gottlieb Collection. Not a bad game, but it's not as good as this one. Pinball Hall of Fame, the Williams Collection. The Williams Collection I think is better because the sprites are a little bit bigger, the colors are better. You know, I don't know, I just preferred it better. So definitely happy to have those. Now we're going to start in with one of my favorite third-party developers of all time, Capcom, baby. Capcom. All right, so the first thing, we got the Onimusha series. Onimusha 1, 2, and 3. If you've never played these games, I would recommend the first one. Just play the first one. The first one's like the best one. So, all right, Onimusha. Continuing on with Capcom. Auto Modelista. Capcom racing game. Very disappointed in this game. Didn't really like it that much. Alright. Got Devil May Cry. I actually didn't play this one for very long. It didn't really grab me. I'm sure eventually I'll go back and play it, but the graphics were nice. Alright. Beautiful Joe 2. Now, I was trying to get the Beautiful Joe series for the GameCube, but hey, I saw it at Goodwill for $3 and picked it up. Alright. Resident Evil Code Veronica X. This is the one with the Devil May Cry bonus disc. Boom, there it is. So, yeah, cool. Resident Evil, can't go wrong with that. And then got a couple Mega Man games, obviously, being a Mega Man guy. We got Mega Man Anniversary Collection. And then we've got Mega Man X7, which I had a hard time getting into this one. So, but the Anniversary Collection is good. If you get a chance to pick up the Anniversary Collection, definitely pick it up. It's got Mega Man 1 through 8 on it, and then I think it's got like Power Battles and Power Fighters, which was released in Japan only. It's kind of like Street Fighter with Mega Man characters a little bit, but yeah, if you see Mega Man Anniversary, pick it up. For the PlayStation 2 or the GameCube, because they make it for the GameCube. Alright, this game is one of the most beautiful games I've seen on the PlayStation 2. Okami. If you can get past what feels like a 25-hour intro that you can't skip, this is a very beautiful game and worth your playing time. I don't know if the one that was released on the Wii is a remake of this game or if it's just a completely new game, but yeah, definitely track down a copy of Okami. All right, here we go. We got some Sega classics for you. Crazy Taxi. Not a bad game. I actually prefer the one on the Dreamcast. The Dreamcast version better, but definitely cool to have Crazy Taxi. So, a couple Sonic games. We got Sonic Heroes, which, again, I think I have this for the GameCube. So, anyway. And Sonic Mega Collection Plus. Now, they did make a Sonic Mega Collection for the GameCube. The Sonic Mega Collection Plus means that it's got, you know, extra games that weren't on the GameCube version. So if you're a big-time Sonic fan, this version, the Mega Collection Plus, actually has the Game Gear games on it, whereas the GameCube version of this game does not have the Game Gear games. So definitely check that out. Yeah. Let's get some Sonic titles. All right, man. I gotta lift another stack of games. Ooh. All right, here we go. Katamari Damacy, a weird one. This game is weird, man, but it's definitely cool, so check it out. Tom and Jerry, War of the Whiskers. Kengo, Master of Bushido. Orphan, Scion of Sorcery. And last one here, Yu Yu Hakusho Dark Tournament. This was an anime in Japan, so if you've never heard of it, that's probably why. Alright. Tony Hawk Pro Skater. Can't go wrong with Tony Hawk. Red Ninja, End of Honor. I still haven't played this game yet. I'm kind of looking forward to it, though. Definitely a must-have for PlayStation people. If you've never heard of this game, track it down right now. Go on eBay. I'll wait. Oh, I gotta tell you what the game is. It's Castle Shikigami 2. It's a shoot 'em up game, and it is off the chain, man. There's just like there's stuff everywhere. It's crazy. It's awesome. All right, just got done playing this one, Tomb Raider Anniversary. This is an amazing game. Crystal Dynamics did a great job updating the controls, because if you remember on the original PlayStation, there were no analog sticks right off the bat. Those came later, and then Crystal Dynamics, when they took over, you know, for this with Eidos, they redid the controls to, oh man, and then it plays like a dream. If you die in this game, that's a you issue, but it still has camera issues. So another good one, Beyond Good and Evil. This is a great game too. Jeff McEnzie swears by the GameCube version of this game. I've never seen the GameCube version, or I've never played it, but I can tell you this about the PlayStation 2 version. It's really, really good, and I highly recommend it. Alright. Jaws Unleashed. You get to play as Jaws. Awesome. Alright. Samurai Warriors. Pretty awesome game, graphically. I never really got into it. I'll play like the first level, and I'll just play that one over and over and over again. So, alright. Hitman. It's Hitman. Alright, the Atari Anthology. I don't have an Atari. I'm not going to buy an Atari. We did have an Atari as a kid, so this is probably going to be the only way that I get to play some of those Atari classics, you know. So, I played it. I played it a little bit. It didn't do it for me, but you know, some people probably love it. All right. Now, Metal Slug 4 and 5. This is the one that we got from Maxine's. Is missing the Metal Slug 5 disc, but other than that, it's complete. If anybody has that Metal Slug 5 disc, you know, let me know, and maybe we can work out a trade, or I can just PayPal you or something. All right. Blood Rain. Max Payne. Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. For some reason, this is still like a $20 game. I don't know. And we got R-Type Final, which is an awesome game. All right. Contra, Shattered Soldier. Ace Combat Zero, the Balkan War. Okay, I've never even played that one. Yu-Gi-Oh! The Duelist of the Roses. Start another stack. Deus Ex. Played like 10 seconds of this game. Hated it. I didn't like the first-person shooter control. Did not like it. Kill Switch, a game I got for free at Maxine's Bargain Box. It's a cover-based shooter game. So there you go. If you're into that kind of stuff, pick it up. It's also a Namco title, so there's some quality there. Dark Cloud. All right, guys. Looks like we're going to run out of space. I'm going to call a timeout, and we'll be right back. All right, guys. Sorry about that, but we are back. All right. I guess these are puzzle type games. Super Monkey Ball Adventure, although that's not really like the ones on the GameCube. But it's a monkey ball game. Not bad. Worst cover art in the history of PlayStation 2. Super Bust-A-Move with the baby with the... looks like a spit bubble and reflection of the game. Okay. Alright, Tetris Worlds. Fighting games. Whoa! Got Soul Calibur 3. Dragon Ball Z Infinite World. Dragon Ball Z Infinite World. I thought there was an Infinite World Sagas, but probably the best one or the most entertaining one of the bunch. Art of Fighting Anthology. I think I picked this up at Maxine's for like $4 or $5 or something, but all right, here we go. Gauntlet Dark Legacy. I know I talked about this game when I picked it up. Amazing game. You should get it. Metal Gear Solid 2. Siren. Check that one out. Call of Duty Finest Hour. Medal of Honor Rising Sun. Throw that up there. Prince of Persia, The Sands of Time. I think I played this a little bit on the Xbox, but I might give this one a playthrough because I have a feeling it's sort of Tomb Raider-ish with the platforming and climbing walls and stuff like that. So, yeah, maybe we'll check that one out. Here's a winner. Risk Global Domination. X Squad. That's actually kind of an interesting game. It's not bad. But you can kind of tell it's an early PlayStation game. Yeah, 2000s when this game came out. So you can kind of tell. You know what I mean? The graphics are nice, but they're bland. You know, they're not real defined. Another Sega game. Left it out. Gungrave. Forgot that was a Sega game. All right. Genji. Dawn of the Samurais. That's actually not a bad game either. It's a little Dynasty Warriors, a little Onimusha, you know, it's one of those. Magic Penguin, The Quest for Color. Gotta have Jax 3. Like I said, my son loves these games. Red Dead Revolver. I have not played this, but I heard it's really, really good. So, if you guys have played this game or you love this game or hate this game, you know, throw a comment down there and let me know if it's even worth my time. But Rockstar game, and it looks amazing on the back. It's a Western. Kind of reminds me of like a Clint Eastwood movie or something, man. So, all right. Enter the Matrix. I love that cover, man. It's pretty sweet. Game I picked up recently, Hidden Invasion. The Simpsons Road Rage. Frogger, The Great Quest. And last but not least, you only got one game left. I just picked this one up in a pickup video recently, and I am super happy to have it. It's probably the most valuable PlayStation 2 game that I own. My son plays it all the time. He loves it. He can't stop playing it. And that game is Jurassic Park Operation Genesis. It's a Konami game, which is nice. And that one is complete. So, there you have it, guys. That is my entire PlayStation 2 collection. There's definitely some really good games in there, and there's definitely some not so good games in here, especially over here. So I want to say thanks to everybody for watching. The last thing I'm going to do is, as soon as this video is over, you're going to see a photo of my top 5 PlayStation 2 games that I own. So I'm going to take a photo, I'm going to throw it in there, and you know, you guys can watch the 5 photo montage. So, hey guys, see you next time. I don't know which collection I'm going to do next. I'm thinking maybe N64 or Super Nintendo, maybe PlayStation 1. I don't know. But until next time, guys, I'll talk to you later. All that good stuff. Peace. All right, guys, coming in at number 5, Marvel Ultimate Alliance. Love playing this game with the kids. Number 4, Star Wars Battlefront. Can't go wrong with Star Wars Battlefront. This game is awesome. You should own it. Number 3, Tomb Raider Anniversary. I just did a playthrough of this game, so I'm still kind of in love with it. But yeah, it makes top 5. It's awesome. Number 2, Crash Bandicoot: The Wrath of Cortex. Amazing platformer. Load times are a little long, but still a great game. Number 1, believe it or not, NCAA College Football 2005. I love that game. I've put tons of time into it.